we're gonna talk about the Sabretooth build that can literally one-shot people all around the map. So you can have a Sabretooth with 7000 HP and around 670% on bonus damage, and with authority build you can one-shot everything. Hello everyone, Darkat here with Age of Sorcery tutorial series. That in this video we're gonna talk about Sabretooth, how you're gonna work with them with authority build, what is the best attributes for them, food for leveling and for healing for Saber, and where to find them. Let's get to it. Before we started, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you put a like on the video, it will help me a lot. So at the start we're gonna talk about the food that we're gonna give our Sabretooth for leveling or the food for healing them up. So we're gonna talk about the abysmal flesh, that you can get this meat on this abysmal dungeon all the way on the dregs. So we're gonna give our tiger, the Sabretooth, the abysmal flesh that is gonna give plus 14% on damage. So it's gonna increase your damage on your sabers a lot. I also gonna explain where you're gonna find these Sabretooth cubs. I have the best two location on the map. It's 100% guaranteed to find Sabretooth baby. Make sure you be with me till the end of the video. I'm gonna explain that at the end. So after we give this food to our saber for leveling, now we're gonna talk about the best food to give saber to heal up pretty quick. So when I follow this Sabretooth, you see with this heal, with this sausage, the Sabretooth gonna heal 10 HP per second. You can see up here. So I'm gonna stop following my saber and explain how to make this sausage very easy and fast. So all you need to do is farm some human flesh, put human flesh on the floyd press, you get blood, take the blood and put on the campfire and just cook some sausage from some blood. It's pretty easy and fast to make this food. So you put this sausage on your sabers and your saber never gonna die with this food on it. Now we're gonna talk about the authority build that we're gonna run with our Sabretooth. So we're gonna talk about these attributes we're gonna go. So for authority, the first perk, you're gonna go for healthy diet. So your Sabretooth gonna heal when you are out of combat normally. So for the last perk on authority, it's very hard decision which one you're gonna choose. The first perk, well trained, is gives 20 attributes to each point of your saber that can help your saber boost his damage a lot. So it can be very good option. Or you go for the second one, war party, that you can follow two Sabretooths on you, but your gear not gonna deal any extra damage with your Sabretooth, and your saber is not gonna be that tanky, not gonna deal that much damage. So you either choose two Sabretooths or you choose one Sabretooth that's gonna be like a raid boss. So I choose the first one, and you're gonna run full vitality build so you don't die that much. You first perk, you go for the second perk because 50% more HP, and this one you go this second one for regeneration, 15 second your HP for fall damage or for any damage. But it's not good for PvP because if they poison you, you're not gonna get that damage back. And for the last perk, I leave it to you. It's either you go agility if you're using agility weapons, a strength for using a strength weapon, or you are a guy who's running and just want to order your sabers, you go on grit, and you also need some expertise if you are over encumbrance. So this is all depend on you what builds you're gonna complete your builds. The next thing to explain on this is the food you're gonna give the Sabretooth babies, that when you put them on the small animal pen or any animal pen, to grow your chance on getting you a greater Sabretooth. So we're gonna talk about the food. There is two foods that gives you around 30% chance to get a greater Sabretooth. So one of the foods is the shade spite fatty meat or the shade spite perfect cut of meat. So these two food gonna make from raw pork or the exquisite meat. So how to make this food? For all you need to have the recipes to go to the knowledge, you go to survival, go all the way down and open the animal pen on your knowledge. Then you have this food be possible to make on a stove, and all you need to do to farm some meat and farm some shade bloom. That this shade bloom you're gonna get it from farming and harvesting bosses in the jhebbal sack dungeon. So you make this food and you're gonna give this food to a saber that's gonna raise 30% chance to get a greater saber. Okay, now we are the interesting part that I promised you at the start of video. I'm gonna show you two locations that you're gonna have 100% chance of getting Sabretooth baby in Exile land. So one of the locations is located here around the ice bridge in G11. On this little cave in G11, you're gonna go all the way to the end of the cave, and you can see a Sabretooth mother here sleeping, and there is two Sabretooth baby next to this mother. So you're just gonna pick them up and you have two Sabretooth baby. Now we're gonna talk about the second location you're gonna find Sabretooth baby is of course in the jhebbal Sack dungeon. All you need to do is to come to jhebbal Sack dungeon. After passing by the second boss, you're gonna find two Sabretooth baby 100% on the ground. So it's like 4 Sabretooth per round. You're gonna repeat and repeat doing this. Come here on the jhebbal Sack, get these two baby, go to frozen bridge, get that two baby, and make a massive production from Sabretooth. After cooking some Sabretooth, you're gonna get some greater ones, and you're gonna literally one-shot people. Now we're gonna test the damage on a single Sabretooth on a dragon that we already make their cage over there, and a double Sabretooth with authority pill. So you know, at the last perks on authority, you can choose. You can have one Sabretooth on following with extra stats, or two Sabretooth. So I got my Sabretooth. It have around 7,000 damage and around 60 something damage. So let's see how fast you're gonna kill the dragon with 5,000 HP. Let's go. So 1 hit, 2 hit, 4,400 HP. Sometimes it's not showing me the HP, guys. Sorry for that, but we're just showing now how fast a Sabretooth gonna kill a red baby dragon. So the dragon died for 5 or 6 hit to this dragon. So this saber is crazy, and it have massive damage, and you can see it's again on 5,000 HP, and with my perk I have, it's going full HP pretty fast. Now we're gonna test this on the other perk on authority, and we're gonna test the damage with 2 Sabretooth without extra points. So now we have 2 Sabretooth on 1 red dragon, and see how fast they're gonna kill it. Is it better to use 2 saber, or it's better to use 1 saber with extra stats on authority perk? So the single saber was pretty crazy, but look how fast they are killing the Drake also. So I think it's depend which one you choose. You either go for 1 saber with extra stats, or you go with 2 saber. They also kill the dragon pretty fast. It was quite equal. So you can put the comments down below which one of these 2 ways you like it more. 1 Sabretooth with extra stats, or 2 Sabretooth with 4,000 HP and a little bit less damage.